What do you do when life takes everything from you? This is Endoparasitic, a game that throws you straight into the fire of a scientific breakthrough gone horribly wrong, leaving you with all its consequences on your one arm. In other words, welcome to hell.
Containment breach. Containment breach. Containment breach.
You've been infected, and you're losing a lot of blood. You have to act fast.
There has been a containment breach. Abandon the premise immediately.
After cauterizing your wounds, you realize you can't leave without attending to the parasite slowly burrowing its way into your brain. Luckily for us, we have a vaccine. Whatever we do, we must not let it reach our brain. Leaving our headquarters, we stumble upon a computer reading. In case of containment breach, all exits will be sealed and evacuations must be funneled through reception for screening. In case of false alarms, evacuation orders can be removed by accessing control panel in maintenance closet B.
We cannot afford to stop our research here. I have to end the evacuation orders.
Deciding to ignore the containment breach, we override the system.
Evacuation protocols cancelled. It is safe to return to research stations.
Heading to the research station, we find an entry from us. Our name is Sent, and we are the lead parasitologists. Nautilus sample received. Beginning preliminary research. Sample has been sequestered to an unmanned research facility, approximately 1 kilometer from the main facility for safety purposes. All research will be conducted with remotely operated drones. Multiple existence decay measurements revealed the sample to be approximately 4.196 trillion years old, making it the oldest sample I've personally encountered. Considering our universe is only around 14 billion years old, this suggests that the sample is either somehow altered to appear older than it is, or that it originates from a universe far older than our own. This is quite odd. This one sample is 300 times older than our known universe. Memo to all employees. All research conducted in this building is confidential. No one knows this facility exists besides employees and members of the research board. Security breaches are punishable by death. We are now considered a dead man crawling. And apparently, we're not alone either. Things don't look good from here. We are completely defenseless. But as fate may have it, we stumble upon a dead guard who has dropped their revolver. This is our only salvation. We must get it before they get us.
Please, please help me. You're past any help I could give you. All you can do now is pray.
After getting our hands on the revolver, we start to see the real challenge of this game. With only one arm, we must do everything with said arm. Meaning, we must manually take our weapon and reload it, bullet by bullet. Regardless, we stay grateful for this new means of defending ourselves. Again, everything must be done, one at a time. Moving forward, we come across a chat transcript between us and a new character. Lucy. Sent. The research board is requesting a meeting regarding a concern Pravi recently raised. I scheduled that for tomorrow afternoon. Does that work for you? Sent. I do not have time tomorrow to take the ridiculous meeting. Do not reschedule with them without checking with me directly, since you clearly don't know how important my research is. Lucy. I apologize, sir. I will let them know to contact you for a reschedule. Sent. Do not let this happen again.
I wonder if Lucy is still here.
We seem to not like this, Lucy. I wonder why.
Biohazard invasion. Biohazard invasion. Biohazard invasion.
We made it to the reception, but reading the protocol checklist, we see: do not, under any circumstances, reveal lab location or research. That's the second time we've seen that. Weird. A horde of infected scientists block the decontamination tunnel. We have to get by them to progress, but we don't have enough ammo. We must open the armory. Unfortunately, we have other problems. Infected rats. Reaching the security office, we find a note. Memo to security. Please take any and all smoking breaks from the reception area, not the decontamination tunnel. It's antithetical to the purpose of a decontamination tunnel. Pravi. Pravi? We heard Lucy say that name earlier. I wonder who he is. But that's besides the point. We now have access to the armory and can clear out the horde. Through trial and error, I've managed to successfully alter toxoplasmosis vaccines into extremely temporary vaccines for the Adsecula cerebrum parasite. I am currently unsure of why they provide no more than a few minutes of protection, and we will be running more procedures to make them more effective. Despite Sense claims that they are useless, we have placed vaccines throughout the research facility in case of an unlikely outbreak.
Pravi, always finding ways to seem like he's in the right.
Well, that explains why there are so many vaccines scattered around the facility, and that also sheds some light on exactly what's crawling towards our brain. The Adsecula cerebrum parasite. The word Adsecula means follower, and the word cerebrum means brain. This is a brain-following parasite, and once said parasite reaches the brain, that is where ungodly mutations occur. In life, there are moments of peace and times of tranquility. And also, in life, there are moments of stress and anxiety where all you can do is endure. That shipment that arrived at the facility was delivered to us. It contained 12,000 Adsecula cerebrum parasites, along with 302 rats, which we then proceeded to experiment on, studying the effects of the strange sample on the rats. Also, some tension between our study and the reception, aka Lucy from reception. I guess this is why we have a disliking to this Lucy. Deeper inside the facility, we come across our new companion, the shotgun. With our newfound weapon, we unlock a new ability, one-shotting. But because of our new one-shotting ability, we also lose more inventory space for the more powerful shotgun ammo. I do not know how to explain it. I'm sure Pravi and Scent would just call it ridiculous. But the day that Scent first received the shipment of parasites, I had a vision. Purity appeared to me in my dreams and told me the parasites were for me. I didn't understand at first. I suppose I still don't. But it consumes me. May Purity, my goddess of light and love, guide me in this puzzling quest.
I always knew she was delusional.
Interesting. It appears that Lucy has been contacted by a god via dreams. I wonder what she means by the parasites were for her. We'll have to keep investigating, but for now, we'll have to move forward through these narrow vents infested with mutated rats. Our shotgun is utterly useless in here, so we'll have to stick to our revolver. I take that back. Thank you, shotgun. After exiting the vents, we find our first look of the outside of the facility.
That's odd. What has Lucy been doing here so late?
It appears that Lucy has been clocking out at 2200 every night. But for what exactly? Emergency protocol. Doorway sealed until biohazard eliminated. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kill all these infected to keep moving forward. Finally, after all that chaos, the doors open, letting us continue deeper into hell, but not without the help of another legendary weapon, the flare gun. Its light will guide us to salvation. Hordes of infected scientists blocking another decontamination zone are no longer a problem for the flare gun. All fall to the might of its power. It seems in extremely rare instances, the parasites actually choose to keep alive the host and turn them into a higher being, essentially a god.
Forbidden stream, forbidden stream, forbidden stream.
I thought they were dead until one took a chunk out of my ankle. Move slowly, step carefully, and make as little noise as you can. So these things only react to sound. I guess I'll have to be as quiet as possible. Well, this is gonna be challenging. Not only do they have a far reach, but the noise from my weapons attract them like moths to a flame. Precise movements and distance will be our friends. Now that I'm absolutely convinced that these parasites are both discerning and intelligent, it is clear that they have come to me for a reason. Once I am able to establish the effects of their infection on worthy host bodies, no one will be able to stop me. I am worthy. Who if not me? It knows I would do anything for the pursuit of science, of conviction. This is my purpose. Praise be to Null, my god of science, of absolutes.
How could I have been wrong? This thing is trying to kill me when I should have been its host, its ally.
A revelation has been revealed. We've been trying to weaponize the parasites for our own benefits. And not just that, we've also gone delusional, believing the parasites consider us worthy. Even going as far as praising the god of science, Null. And to make matters worse, it wasn't just rats we experimented on. It was monkeys as well.
Sint? What in God's name's happened to you? Never mind. There's no time. The airlock is broken from this side. If you could just open the...
If I let you out, those things will get out as well. I don't think it's a very wise risk to take.
No, please!
Tell me what you know about the outbreak, Pravi.
Well, I saw one of the airtight containers we used to transport the specimens by the decontamination chamber. Someone intentionally released the parasites through the oxygen system.
So it was premeditated. It's rather fortunate that we had your vaccines then,
What are you implying?
Only 3 people in this facility had access to my research. And if it wasn't Lucy, and it wasn't you...
You think I let them out? You were the one considering a mass infection! You got what you wanted, didn't you?
May the gods have mercy on you, Pravi.
No, wait! Ah!
The outbreak was purposely done. Who could have caused this? Could it have been us? Like Pravi said, we were considering a mass infection. But why? Maybe to advance our weaponization of the parasites? By letting them find a worthy host? Or maybe it was Lucy. After all, we don't know any of her capabilities. Maybe releasing them to everybody was a form of retaliation, knowing how she was totally against it. She did this to sabotage the research and deliver our karma. Parasite mutations have caused loss of sight, which in turn has led to an increase of sensitivity to sound. The mutated monkeys can no longer see us, but they can definitely hear us. We're pretty much dead men at this point. All of our weapons are the loudest thing in this facility. But luckily for us, our god of science has answered our problems. A piece of ancient technology. The master-crafted crossbow. A very impressive work of art. Silent, but deadly. However, reloading is such a pain. But they do say great art comes from suffering. And our dear crossbow makes us tortured artists. This floor is littered with some of them long-limbed sleepers. And these rats don't help either. The crossbow is too slow to deal with them, so we'll have to make some noise. What was that? Oh, I see. We've seen that these mutated monkeys have the ability to kill in one blow.
Wait! Ah!
Our best bet is to not fight this one. We'll have to press all 4 buttons without making a sound, and leave it be. Doorway sealed until biohazard eliminated. Well, I guess we have to eliminate one now. We'll use its blindness as our advantage. Slowly, but surely. Good night, Caesar.
The office. The office. The office.
We make it to the office levels, where we have a great view of the outside. I don't know where it is, or where it's coming from. How is it getting in here? Or, oh god, it's back. I can hear it. It just keeps showing up. If you find this, please know that What? What is this talking about? Are we in danger? I better play it safe and clear the area. What? Okay, I understand it now. This thing is fast, and it can appear at any moment. If we're not careful, it will kill us. But these strange sacks are littered everywhere, and for some reason, they either contain ammunition or the infected. This thing is ruthless, even killing other mutated creatures just to get to us. We need to find this exit now. First contact with the parasites. I wanted to start documenting these like Pravi and Sen do. They'll pay no mind, I'm sure. I need to know if my vision was real. I need some kind of contact with them. So I decided to stay late one night to operate a drone to bring my scarf over to the research facility. I wanted them to know me, even if I can't be with them. I watched through the remote camera as the little bugs swarmed to the scarf. I felt foolish all of a sudden. Seeing them, they're just insects. They can't pick and choose people. But they started to pull the threads, breaking them and rearranging the red fabric until there were holes in it. The hole spelled out a word. You.
Not only is she brainless, she's reckless. I have half a mind to report her to the research board.
Have the parasites really chosen Lucy to be worthy? I mean, she was the one against the whole research. So why would they consider her worthy? Regardless, we need to keep moving. The silent killer still lurks, and all these infected sacks are blocking my way. And not just that, but healing with this thing is frustrating. Having to stop and inject gives it a lot of time to strike. Oh well, it's either that or die from the parasite reaching my brain. Lucy, receptionist. I can't stop picturing the word they carved into my scarf. I had to incinerate it, but I held their message in my heart. You, they said. I read all of Sen's and Pravi's research on the creatures. Sen wrote about an anomaly who was chosen by a parasite to be kept alive, turned into a god. Is that my purpose here? Am I an anomaly? I've never quite felt like I belong here. Pravi doesn't pay me any mind, and Sen treats me like a clueless child. I'm more than that. Even if I'm not an intellectual, I belong here, and I'll show them that.
The very notion they'd pick her over me. How vain, how clueless.
Lucy has gone out of control. First, trying to go on protest with our research. Then having delusions about some god. And now she's read our research and discovered that the parasites choose hosts they considered worthy to turn into godlike beings. So she decides to build a connection with these parasites. Our parasites. They should have picked us. She had no care for them like we did. No, this can't be true. Lucy can't be worthy. We must find her. Surely the mutants have got her by now.
Lucy, you should be dead.
I'm more alive than I've ever been.
You're the one who let the parasites out. I can't believe it. I didn't want to believe it.
For as smart as you think you are, you've been putting this together a little slow for my taste. I let the parasites out because they asked me to. They wanted to make me their god, not you. All I had to do was let them flourish.
How could they pick you out of everyone? You're half-witted, vapid, ignorant.
You're the ignorant one, Sint. You think being dedicated to your work, worshipping knowledge, and valuing science over others' lives and happiness makes you above everyone else. You're not above me. You're not above Pravi. You're not even above the lab rats. You're immoral, unethical. You have no compass, no virtues, and you haven't even got the self-awareness to care. Without feeling, you're nothing. That's why they picked me. This universe has too many men like you.
We've had enough of this, Lucy. You and all your parasites will perish.
Your ride's over, Muty. Time to die.
I have killed the invisible hunter for good. Now, I come for you. Communication systems
She
offline.
sabotaged the comms. I'll have to get to the spacecraft before she does, or I'll be stuck here.
I won't kill you, Scent. The parasite will do a fine enough job of that.
You're just going to leave me here?
Why not? Isn't that what you would do? Good luck, Scent. May Pyrite have mercy on you.
Damn it. Now what?
Thank you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing. I am ImperoR, and I shall see you next time.